Now, President Uhuru Kenyatta has directed the Ministry of Education to announce the 2021 academic calendar within 14 days. During his State of the Nation address, the head of state said the government is carefully monitoring the gradual and phased reopening of schools, which began with the examination classes, to ensure young Kenyans are safe and secure as they continue preparing for their national examinations. Ben Chumba reports.
In his 7th State of the Nation address, President Uhuru Kenyatta acknowledged the ravages of the COVID-19 on the education sector.
As a parent and also as a grandparent, I share in the pain and frustration of most parents in having our children home for nearly an entire year. However, as a responsible government, we put the health and safety of the children as the paramount consideration.
The President further directed the Ministry of Education to provide details on the planned reopening of the other classes.
The gradual and phased reopening of schools that began with the examination classes is being carefully monitored at all levels so as to ensure that our young Kenyans are safe and secure as they continue preparing for their national examinations. The Ministry of Education will, within 14 days of the date hereof, announce the 2021 academic calendar, with all other classes expected to resume learning in January of 2021.
In observing the COVID-19 protocols in schools, the government has funded production of 250,000 school desks, at least 12,500 new classrooms and related school facilities.
The Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Transport, Infrastructure, Housing and Urban Development have been instructed that by the 1st of December 2020 to issue a new set of building guidelines for school infrastructure that allows the use of appropriate and cost-effective building technologies suited to the varied geographies of our nation. Despite
these challenges, the President appreciated achievements in 100% transition from primary to secondary school and gradual phase-out of the 844 education curriculum.
At the end of 2019 calendar year, we had been able to achieve a textbook-to-pupil ratio of 1:1 for grades 1 to 3. I assure this distinguished sitting that the journey to replace the 844 system with a new fit-for-purpose curricula is well underway, and refinements are being undertaken in the course of implementation.
He reiterated his call on Kenyans to remain vigilant against coronavirus, noting its resurgence has raised the death toll to 1,154 lives since its outbreak in March this year. On health, the government is keen on expediting implementation of the universal health coverage pillar of the Big Four agenda.
As we inch closer to the national rollout of the universal health coverage, I also, a fortnight ago in Mombasa, launched the biometric registration for the Universal Health Coverage Scheme. Similarly, my administration is instituting far-reaching reforms of NHIF as it perfects the medical insurance scheme.
The worrying crisis of mental health in the country saw the President issue an executive order on the first formal mental health response plan.
I have issued an executive order establishing an ultra-modern national mental health hospital and also elevated Mathare National Teaching Referral Hospital as a semi-autonomous specialized hospital.
Ben Chumba, reporting for Channel 1 News.